little dirty, Driz.
A little better, a little better.
Yeah, a lot better.
I had it up kind of loud. But we live.
We live.
We live. It's the 1 hour get down, y'all.
We live. We live.
Your host, Straight J the Drizzle. Macaroni the Dawn of Dawns of Dawns of Dawns of Dawns.
The Dizzle. What's up, good peoples?
Hey, yo.
Let that beat ride for a few seconds. That was all. We didn't get a chance to hear it last week, so we gotta let it ride for a minute. That's all.
We had to let it ride for a little bit. Let it ride on. Welcome to another edition of the 1 hour get down. And we got some things to say about the slap that was heard around the world.
Yeah, buddy.
Around the world. Oh my God. I did not. Whoever thought seeing two grown black men having an altercation, not just two grown black men, two rich, wealthy. These are wealthy.
These are
well off.
Yeah.
And yet somehow the projects of Philly showed up at the Oscars.
Well, you got to say that Chris Rock pretty much kept his cool. He kept his cool.
Hey, my man.
Will was the one that decided to act like he wanted to get gangster. You know what I mean?
That's why I only mentioned the projects of Philly.
Yeah.
That's why I only mentioned the projects of Philly, because he felt some type of way about what that man had to say.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, and
so let me ask you a question. Did you feel that, like, when it first happened, like, you didn't get a chance? First of all, did you get a chance to see it live, or did you watch it like after you got off of work or anything?
I heard about it after I got off work.
Okay, so you didn't see it live. You saw it
I didn't
after you got off of work.
Yeah, I caught the aftermath of it.
Okay, now me and my girl, we were watching it live as it happened.
Okay.
And Chris Rock came out there. He was doing his thing. He made a joke about another actor and his wife. It was because they were both up for Oscars at the same night.
So he made jokes about the nominees.
He made a little joke about them. He's like, he was telling the husband that you better hope your wife win, because it's like, you know what I mean, like that. So he threw a little joke over to them. Then he went over to, he said Jada and Will and all that. Then he said, I'm looking forward to you and G.I. Jane too. Will laughed at first.
Yeah.
Will laughed. You could see him laughing.
I seen that. I seen Will, give a little giggle.
Yeah.
And then she kind of gave him a look like, oh, you thought that shit was funny, nigga?
Now look. Well, while me and my girl watching it, you could clearly see Will laughing. So we didn't think nothing of it. So when Will walked up there, like, Chris Rock got to laughing, saying, uh-oh, got to laughing and stuff, and the crowd got to laughing, I thought it was a bit. I thought it was an act. And when he slapped him, I thought that it was like a ghost slap, because it really didn't like it hit him that hard.
It didn't look like it was contact when I felt like it.
It was like he barely glanced him, because you could tell that Will Smith ain't used to slapping people. He don't get down like that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's been a while.
You could tell.
It's been a while since he had to smack a bitch.
Yeah, exactly. You could tell he ain't done that in a long time, because he barely made contact with him. And when Chris was like, wow, oh wow. And I was like, I'm still looking, and I'm like, wait a minute.
Did he really just hit him?
Did he really just hit him?
Did he make contact? Because we watch wrestling, so I'm like,
I'm still convinced at this point, I'm still convinced that it's a bit. I'm thinking it's set up.
Right.
I didn't know it was real until Will sat down and said, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. And they tried to bleep it, but they couldn't bleep it. They tried to catch it, but they didn't. I was like, oh, so that's real.
but see, what I don't get is, what was so offensive about him wanting to see her in the movie?
Because G.I. Jane have you never seen the first G.I. Jane?
with Ripley from
Moore.
Alien.
Demi Moore. It was Demi Moore. She played the
Oh.
first. G.I. Jane was the first female Navy SEAL. It's a true story.
Okay.
And it's like, it's G.I. Jane was a bad motherfucker. I mean, what's wrong with that?
Yeah.
What's wrong with being compared to that? You know what I'm saying? And Jada would play a great G.I. Jane. I think she would.
Okay.
And the whole thing was that G.I. Jane had shaved her head bald.
Jada
And
been bald.
it was a bald joke. But it was a G.I. Jane joke. It wasn't a bald joke. Well, maybe it could have been. You could say that it was. You could say it was a bald joke about Jada. You could say it was. You can't say it, and you can't. If anybody said it was, I couldn't disagree with it on that. But I don't know. It maybe the joke was in bad taste. Maybe it was, but it didn't warrant Will Smith walking up there and slapping him. Now I said on Facebook. Now I'm going to look like a hypocrite right now. For anybody's watching, I'm going to look like a hypocrite because I said on Facebook, like I posted like 5 minutes after it happened because I was still fired up from it.
Right.
I said on Facebook, Will Smith had every right to do what he did, but I had and listen, I had stood on that. I stood on that until I had time to sit back and think about it. And I had the time to sit back and think about it, and I said, you know what? He shouldn't have done that. He shouldn't have done it.
I mean, just because you have the right to do something don't mean you should do it.
Ain't nothing wrong with defending the honor of your wife in certain situations.
But there's
in certain situations, ain't nothing wrong with that. But in that situation, he could have waited. He could have waited.
If there was a physical confrontation that was happening that involves your wife, yes, you stand up and you react to that physically.
Right.
But this is just a verbal jousting coming from a comedian, and you as an actor who's been in the business since forever should know the difference between somebody doing a job as a comedian.
The thing and the thing is, like, shit. Will and Chris Rock are friends. They got pictures. They've been taking pictures together since the early '90s, since the '90s, man.
Yeah.
Shit,
they know each other.
They both have been in the game damn near 30 years. They know what's up. I mean, I'm pretty sure that Will know what's up with, you know.
I think it's to the point where with Will, he was just like comedian Shula King said. Will was at his boiling point. He had done reached his boiling point, and he's tired of being made to look like a fool for his wife's decisions.
That's what I said on my Facebook post. I said that Will is tired. He'd been made a meme out of with the sad face. He's tired of being the joke.
Yep.
And once he heard that joke that Chris Rock said,
he thought it was funny, but he seen his wife was upset about it.
He put all that. Chris Rock, Will Smith got mad and snapped at the wrong moment because he saw Chris Rock and he slapped Chris Rock because Chris Rock was the person that he wanted everybody that he ever wanted to slap for making fun of him. Chris Rock caught it. He just snapped it.
Yeah, he was the embodiment of receiving that.
And Chris Rock caught the brunt of it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't. He's not right. He made himself look pretty bad, man. And a lot of people out here said he looked like he did some sucker shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I guess he thought that for doing what he did, that people would start saying that, oh, Will Smith ain't playing around. He's a gay, you know, he's tough and all that. But a lot of people, especially grown men like around our age, like, man, that was some sucker shit you did.
Man, ain't nobody never seen Will Smith as tough. Will ain't never been tough. Never.
He never came across as that. Yeah, he was always like the safe.
Yeah,
the safe one. You know what I mean? He never gave that tough guy image. He never gave that thug.
He never presented himself as a thug.
Nah.
He might have looked like a B-boy, but he ain't never been no thug.
Right.
I'm trying to think of when's the last time I heard Will Smith curse outside of an acting role.
Exactly. I don't remember the last time he cussed on the album.
I ain't heard him cuss.
Maybe they
I
first,
never
maybe they
heard him
early
cuss.
first, maybe
Nope.
they early first albums he probably cursed a
Nope.
couple of times, but
Nope.
I don't think
Surely
I don't
did
think
not. Surely did not, because his grandma wouldn't let him. Grandma and his auntie told him, nope. Ain't no child of mine gonna be cussing on no records. Nope.
So I mean, yeah, I mean, the only time he probably curses in movies.
And it ain't
So
much
shit,
of that.
I mean, but yeah, he didn't. I don't think he had to resign from the Academy. They're not gonna take his Oscar. He gonna keep his Oscar. That's not. They're not taking that. Whoopi Goldberg, she's on the committee, and she said that's not happening. But there should be some kind of punishment for him, and I think they're probably going to ban him. They probably might ban him for a good 2 or 3 years. And since he resigned from the Academy, I don't know if he's going to retire from acting. I don't see that happening, but
no, I don't see that happening.
It's going to be a while before we see him again, and that would be the right thing. What we don't need to do right now is just go dark, just sit back, let this blow over, stay gone for about a year.
I wonder if
let it blow over.
If he's posted any toxic tick lately. Since then, I don't think he posted anything since then.
I don't even know. I don't even know Will Smith's Twitter. I've been trying to look for it, but I can't find it.
No, well, I know he on TikTok.
Yeah, I know he on TikTok. Has he posted anything on TikTok?
As of late, let's see what the most recent one is. Okay, I think his last one was the night of the Oscars. I'm thinking.
Was that when he was dancing with Oscar?
No, this is the one when him and Jada in the picture, and they saying they got all dressed up, to choose chaos. So yeah, that was 6 days ago.
And you know what? You see that? Got all dressed up to choose chaos. Jada was probably all about that. I'm telling you, man.
Jada is toxic. Jada is very, very toxic.
And I don't want to say that. I hate to say it, but I truly think she is.
I've always seen Jada as toxic since In Living Color.
I think that we'll need to get out, man. Get out, run. He should
have been left.
I mean, you pointing all your energy and all this slapping towards Chris Rock, who said a harmless joke.
Yeah.
This woman that came on the little show Red Table Talk in front of you and said, "I fucked your sons for our son's friend." Pretty much.
Not once, not twice.
Yeah, not once, not twice. And you ain't slap him. You need to be slapping him.
No, he didn't slap him because he was holding the camera. Will was holding the camera, bro. Trust and believe they got that videotape. With that information she put out on the Red Table wasn't nothing new to Will. They've been in an open marriage since forever. They was in an open marriage before she even had the kids.
Hey, you never know. You never know. Maybe he was holding the camera. Who knows? We don't know what goes on behind them doors. We don't know.
Man, hey, look, Will been a cuck.
I think he is a cuck though. 100%. He might be a cuck.
Will been a cuck.
He might be a cuck. I agree with that.
And you know why? And I'll explain to you why. Because she don't turn him on no more because she look like a little boy.
No, that ain't the case. I think that he don't turn her on. That's what I think it is.
Yeah, because he ain't thuggish enough for her.
Exactly. I don't think that he turns her on. She already said on the record that their sex life is boring. She said it.
Yeah,
on the record.
Yeah.
I mean, so what does that tell you?
He ain't getting it. Getting it while the getting was good. Get it while you can, you should be. He ain't hitting it.
That woman is sending that dude through hell, man. Through straight hell.
Well, you know what happens when the wife is unhappy. They will do and cause a man to do everything to turn himself down.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, you're right.
Now,
Dre, hold on for a minute. Let me pause for a second. Let me go get my cat from outside because he's meowing.
Okay. I was gonna pose the question. You can think on the question.
Okay, well, pose the question. Let me think on the go.
The question is I forgot. Go get your cat.
Gotcha. Be right back.
I forgot just that quick. Oh, y'all have to excuse me, y'all. Oh, my shit's. I smoke a lot of weed. Maybe I shouldn't like this one. I was feeling like this one, but I ain't gonna light it now because I didn't forgot what I was thinking. Oh man, maybe I can get it back here in a second. Let's see what we got. Then after this, it just doesn't make any sense to me that he reacted that way. I personally have never thought of Will that way. And I've been a fan of his music since forever. I've been a fan of most of his movies. I've seen pretty good percentage of them. But we all know there's only so far that you can push a man before he goes over age. But what can he do now? Or what in the people's eye, or are they going? Is he going to be a victim of cancel culture? Is she going to be the focus, or people going to look at it like, well, maybe she's ruining his good guy image because he's always been the good guy. Will's always been one of the good guys. He's one of those super Negroes that didn't get in trouble. And now he in some trouble. But Chris Rock is like, well, I ain't pressing no charges, man. Ain't no harm, no foul.
All right, Driz, I'm back.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I thought about my question.
All right, come on with it.
But what can he do? Or will he find himself the victim of cancel culture due to his actions?
They've tried. You can tell that a lot of people in Hollywood, not a lot, but a few, have come out. Like I forgot dude's name, but he's a Mexican actor, and he played one of the dudes, one of his side, one of the corner men in Ali.
Mm-hmm.
The Mexican dude, I forgot his name. Man, he's an old school comedian too. And they gave him a role in the movie, and he said that Will Smith treated him terrible doing that shoot. And that was on Inside Edition. They're coming out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're coming. So the people are starting to slowly come out. I mean, but that's how a lot of after they've been in Hollywood for so long, that sense of entitlement, all of them fall subject to that sense of entitlement because they've been subjugated to the yes men and yes women for so long because of their job. But you're just an actor. You ain't special. You just act. You go up there and you really good. So you're really good at pretend, and you get a whole lot of money for being good at pretend.
You know what? But it's not their fault that it's not Will and Jay. It's not Will's fault that he's
good at
pretend.
What I mean?
It's not his fault. I mean, he's successful. He's blessed enough to get all that. He could be an asshole, but I don't think it's by no fault of his own. You know what I mean? Because the culture, Hollywood culture. I mean, Hollywood. That's part of it. That's what brings that sort of behavior out of people.
Yeah.
Hollywood does that.
Yeah.
It's
your choice as a person to let Hollywood change you or not.
Right. I agree with that. Yeah.
Whatever business in whatever part of show business you go into, it's ultimately on the person themselves to not let their job define them. There a lot of people, a lot of humans tend to do that. It's a part of the human condition, I guess.
It is.
We tend to let our jobs define us. We tend to let our parental status define us.
Our social status and all that.
Yeah. Whatever your status level is, be it job, social, or family hierarchy,
economic. Especially if you got that paper.
Yeah. Once you start getting that bread, you start looking at shit differently.
Yes.
But the only reason you're looking at it differently is because it's easier to spend.
Once you you start looking at stuff different, and people start looking at you different, and that causes people to change.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying?
Most of these motherfuckers will never know if I had any money because I play broke so damn good.
Man, for real, boy. Bruh.
Yeah,
I ain't got it, man. I ain't got it.
Quick.
I ain't got it.
I ain't got it.
I ain't got it, man.
Got it. I had it, but I ain't got it now.
Boy, you just won the lottery last week. I ain't got it.
Man,
I ain't cashed it yet.
Look, they ain't sending me no money.
Hey, man, taxes after me, dog. I ain't got it.
I ain't got it.
For real. I know how to play broke better than anybody.
Man, I just seen you down there at the casino. They had you on the board 50 grand on Monday. It's Tuesday. Where your money at?
I had bills. I had to pay all. I had to pay all that up, man. I had student loans. Man. You ain't go to college. What that mean?
Bro, I'm even now. I'm even now. I'm back in. Next year.
I'm back in the black. I was in the red, man. Now I'm even. Shit.
Know how hard it is to get even?
For real.
So
yeah, man.
I guess I'm kind of glad that that Chris is deciding not to press charges, or at least
I kind of, because they said that when they like the interview with the black dude that was the producer, he was the executive producer of the Oscars for the first time. A black man was executive producer of the Oscars. That would made it look bad too. They put a stain on that one. And the interview dude, and he was like, the cops was like, we'll take him. If you want to press charges, we'll take him right now. And Chris Rock was like, no, I don't want that. And he was like, nah, I ain't doing that. And the thing was that they had asked Will to leave. He refused to leave. After that slap, they asked him to leave, and he said no. And they let him sit there.
You know why they let him sit there?
Because
he was nominated.
Because he's nominated, and he's a $30 million man. He makes $30 million a movie. He's still one of the top 5 grossing actors in Hollywood, period.
And he earned that.
And he earned it. No doubt about it.
He worked hard for that money.
Yeah, he worked hard for it. He worked hard. He's excellent at what he does.
Yeah.
But if that was you or me, they got on the stage and slapped Chris Rock, we'd still be in jail right now.
we're at one of our children's events for school or graduation, and the teacher says something left-handed about our child, and you come walking down out the stands.
We going to jail for that.
Yeah,
just going to jail, and we're still gonna be in jail.
You ain't gonna make it on stage. You get on the stage, they get you for trespassing minimum.
They pressing charges
and assault, and disruption of a function.
You're gonna come off that stage with about 3 cases, bro.
Minimal. You're coming off with 3 charges.
Minimal.
And they might hit you for being black while at it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Oh yeah, most definitely. That's gonna be the cause you get some time, kid.
Yeah,
you're gonna get that time. You're doing something.
But see, once again, this goes to prove that America has 2 justice systems: one for the poor, one for the rich.
Yeah.
And if you got that bread and you got them lawyers,
yeah,
even with all these witnesses.
Well, listen, Will Smith couldn't do nothing about that. It's on worldwide TV for everyone to see. He had all he can do is say, "Yep, that happened. I did it. I own up to it, and I'm sorry. And I resigned from the Academy, and it will never happen again. You won't see me for about a year or 2, and maybe all this will blow over, and maybe you'll forgive me." That's all he can do.
And I'll be back with me in the Black 5.
Exactly. So I'm telling you, if I'm Will Smith after all of this shit, I'm going to wherever Chris Rock is, and I'm flying to him personally, and I'm apologizing to him in person. No cameras, no nothing. Just privately, by myself, no entourage, no nothing. I'm flying to wherever Chris Rock is. He's on tour right now. I'm flying to wherever hotel he's staying in, and I'm going there, and I'm apologizing personally.
I
That's what
honestly
I'm doing.
don't think he should show up face to face right now, because showing up face to face right now, paparazzi too heavy. Paparazzi too heavy on Chris right now.
You know what? Damn the paparazzi. I think Chris Rock deserves a personal apology, face to face. No computers, no nothing. Then okay, the next time Chris Rock in LA, no, he should even wait. He should have been done it. He should
Yep.
apologize to Chris Rock personally to his face during the after
Has
party or something.
has he? Let's see. There's a Google moment. Has Will Smith apologized to Chris Rock?
He's let out an apology. Like his PR and all that, they've issued an apology to Chris Rock.
His
By
his
that.
PR people
Just
did.
by a message. He posted a message saying that he apologized.
Has
But
Will
Chris Rock-
Smith officially apologized to Chris Rock?
Chris Rock deserves a personal apology for that shit.
Yeah. So 2 days ago, after, because it's been a week now since it happened, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It'll be a week
So
tomorrow.
so 2 days later, he apologized. It says 5 days ago that Will Smith apologized to Chris Rock for slapping him at the Oscars. And that was on
Personally?
CNBC. Took to social media on that Monday.
That's the one I saw. The one that he posted on social media. He needs to go and apologize to Chris Rock, his kids, his brothers. Did you know it's 10 of them?
It's 10 of the Rocks.
It's 10 Rock brothers. Chris Rock got 9 brothers.
Man, hey,
One of his
boy.
brothers, Tony Rock, he's a comedian, and he said he said it's on site with Will.
Oh yeah.
He said it's on site, and I don't blame him.
Hey, you slap a rock, boy, you bound to get it.
It's 9.
You slap
more
a
of
rock,
them.
you're gonna get a boulder.
I'm telling you, it's 9 of them. Chris Rock got 9 brothers now, and he said it's on
Okay.
site.
But
And if
now,
I was Chris Rock brother, I'd be
out of
pissed off too.
Out of them 9 brothers, how many of them Chris Rock done supported?
Shit, out of them 9 brothers, Chris Rock probably taking care of all of them.
We don't know.
Shit.
We don't know. Because you know how it happens sometimes when folks get to Hollywood, they forget about folks.
Nah, I doubt that. Not with Chris. I doubt that. Chris from New York, man. Chris, no. I think he's taking care of everybody. Chris probably been taking care of everybody for 20, 30 years now. Shit. At least I hope that's the case.
Yeah, we hope this case.
You know.
Got another good piece of good news for you, my brother, or at least for folks like me and your other half. Let's see that the U.S. House has passed a bill to decriminalize marijuana on the federal level. Now it just has to go through make sure I'm saying this right. The House passed it, so I think it has to go through the Senate now in order to become law.
Yeah. And I think it's about time. I think that should have been, we should have been done that.
I think the only thing that's keeping it from happening is the prison industrial complex.
I think that it should. I think that it should be decriminalized just because of that. Because how many people you got that's in prison right now for probably like 2-3 pounds of weed? The guy caught with like a couple of pounds of weed and they're still in jail doing like 10 years and shit.
It's folks out there that's doing 10 years for 2 grams.
Yeah.
For 2 grams.
So I mean,
this dude got 2 grams and he's done more time in jail than the little boy that killed 6 people while driving drunk in a stolen vehicle.
Yep. Yeah, buddy.
No, he doing more time than some of these cops that's been killed folks for 2 grams.
I had said that we'll see marijuana completely legal in our lifetime, and we are really close to it.
It's getting there.
So by
we only need 4 more states.
So by meaning decriminalized, that doesn't necessarily mean it's legal to have it. It's just being decriminalized, so you can't be charged for having it, right?
You can't be, you can't get a charge of possession for it. I think they'll still be able to like get you if they catch you distributing without the proper paperwork.
Uh-huh.
It will decriminalizing it will also hopefully allow people to be released who had nonviolent only drug charges. Like if you
Uh-huh.
only had marijuana charges and none of they'll drop your marijuana charges and drop that time off,
Yeah.
and then you serve whatever else you got left on your ticket.
They may as well just make it completely legal then.
No, they can't make
Why
it
not?
completely legal. The
I
reason
mean,
why
Colorado did. I don't think I just follow suit what Colorado did. Just tax the shit. Tax it
and
like you tax tobacco.
yeah,
Every state could do that. And you know, you realize how much Illinois is making a lot of money off of that shit.
and they still ain't fixing any of these goddamn roads.
No, they're not. No, they're not. But like the joint that's over there back there by the Grizzly Stadium, that
Mhm.
joint make a lot of money. That joint is packed almost every day. Every day. That parking lot is packed.
Oh yeah, Ascend stay packed. Ascend stay getting that dough.
No, that one Ascend is the one in
Ascend.
Fairview.
Ascend and Fairview and Collinsville, and both of
This
them
one
joints.
the one it's above Hello, something like that. That's the one that's over here by
over here by the
Grizzly
airport
Stadium.
in the stadium.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you know,
they always packed.
yeah. Why? Because people are suffering. People have, and they just. I don't know, man. Harry Anslinger got them all convinced. He convinced them all, and we still suffering from all of his conventions because he mad because his daughter got high with some black dude.
Right. Right.
And that's kind of what it all boils down to. He caught his daughter back in the day in the jazz bar with some black dudes and some Mexican dudes having a good time, and he don't like that.
Well, I think that should go. I think that it's going to be completely legalized nationwide within the next 5 years.
So you saying
Probably next 2 or 3 years.
Before the end of the decade, it's definitely going to be
Oh,
legalized.
that way before the end. Way before the end. Way before the end. It'll be completely legal. And they should do it. I mean, they acting like if they made marijuana completely legal, that it'll start some kind of you know what I mean? Like it start some kind of worldwide drug.
A lot of them are still
epidemic
convinced. They're still convinced
it's a gateway drug.
It's a
It's
gateway drug.
And it's
not realizing this is the gateway drug.
Sure is.
This is the gateway drug right here.
That damn tobacco.
These little white devils.
Them little bastards.
That I enjoy very much because they keep me from going to jail.
I definitely need to put them motherfuckers down.
I need to put them down too, but goddamn, if I didn't, boy, man, my irritation level. Oh my god.
Yeah, some people need them to maintain, man. I get it. That's the same for me.
Man, bro. Last week when I was sick and I couldn't smoke for 2 days. I just by that second day, man, I felt myself becoming I'm mad at the fact that it's light shining through my dark curtains.
That's how it be sometimes.
Like,
but some people, like when they get sick, like real bad, and they can't smoke cigarettes. Like some people, like had a flu, and they'll go like 5 days without smoking, and they'll be like, "Well, I done went 5 days, so I may as well just go on and try to quit." And some people do quit like that, but it's cold turkey, and I don't know how they go cold turkey. I can't do it.
I've done cold turkey 3 times in my life of smoking. And each time I went cold turkey, I went about a year to a year and a half.
That's awesome. So yeah, I tried cold turkey like 5 times, and the most I went was probably like a week.
I really don't like myself without them. I think that's my biggest problem. Is I don't like myself
it's all
without
mental. I think it's all
without the
mental, man.
nicotine and or the THC.
Once you fix your mind, just make up your mind to say I'm done. Then I think it's just the power of the mind. I'm just weak minded, I guess.
It's a power of the mind, and my mind say if you don't smoke this blunt or you don't light up a cigarette, we finna go to jail.
No, I don't see nothing wrong with weed. Weed ain't gonna kill you. You know what I mean?
That's my two right there.
I
My
don't have no
two
problem. I
says
don't have no shit. I had a shit. I say smoke weed till you 100. Shit. I mean, shit.
if we don't smoke
if
something
that
right
help you
now,
out, let it help you out.
you're gonna need something to smoke to keep your mouth shut and to stop you from going off. Because if you
Yeah.
go off, we're going to jail.
True. True. Damn right.
And I don't want to go to jail.
Me either. Shit. Jail ain't for me. I already realized that a long time ago.
Long time ago. I am not made for jail.
I'm not made for that shit. I ain't built for it. Nah. Hell no.
What else we got? What else we got popping this week? What else popped off this week? We seen that.
So Russia backed out of Ukraine, man. Russia left. You hear about that?
No, I hadn't heard about that one. What?
So they backed out. They went back to Russia.
So are we calling the war?
It's not over yet.
But
Russia done backed out. They done back out. They done backed out of Ukraine, and they done went to like they went back to over the Russia border. But Ukraine has attacked Russia on Russian soil.
Okay.
Ukraine, like, fuck that, bitch.
Yeah, and we
y'all came over here. You take this with you.
Yeah, and we shut down your
Google
bank.
it, see if you can find it. Google it if you can find something on it. Just type in Russia. Russia pulls back from out of Ukraine. Russia pulls out of Ukraine. See what it comes up.
See, we got the Russia invasion of Ukraine, blah, 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 blah. It's Russia draft 5 hours ago, draft peace treaty. Documents have moved along through the fair, blah, blah, blah. Ukrainian war around 38 days. Russian forces appeared to, as of 9 hours ago, according to NPR, Russian forces appeared to be withdrawing in the area around Ukraine's capital of Kyiv.
Yep. See, this is what I saw. I got this off of NPR. This was yesterday. Well, 2 days ago. So 5 weeks into the war, Russia is pulling back some of its troops back from areas around Ukrainian capital Kiev, and appears to be ramping up military operations in the eastern part of Ukraine. Roughly 20% of Russia's troops outside Kiev have begun withdrawing the past day or so, according to Pentagon spokesman John Kirby. These include frontline troops that were as close as 10 miles from the city center. The troops are heading north towards Belarus and some have already crossed the border, according to Pentagon. But U.S. officials are calling it a repositioning rather than a permanent withdrawal. Okay. So it's like a repositioning, I guess.
Yeah. So we backing up. We're backing up. Hey, everybody come over here.
Yeah.
Hold on for a minute.
But you know what that says, though? Dre, you know what that says, though? You know what that says, though? That says that Ukraine was winning. They were winning.
That's kind of what it sounds like.
That's what it says, man.
I mean, from what I had been seeing, a lot of the Russian troops didn't want to go over there to begin with.
Hell no. They probably
a lot of them, AWOL basically. They abandoned.
Yeah, a lot of them was abandoning them tanks and shit, and they said they was walking in the woods. Half of the motherfuckers didn't want to fight. They probably got people in Ukraine. Shit.
Excuse me.
Putin and his troops got humbled, man, by an army that is way less. They are less armed and they got less capabilities than they do, and he got humbled by them.
He got humbled by them, and he also got humbled by the people that was paying for his military.
Yep.
You know, they shut down their largest bank like 2 or 3 days ago. You can't.
I want to know. This is how I feel. Whatever peace treaty they draw up, if they agree on some kind of peace, I know that Ukraine is not going to join NATO because that's one of the main reasons why Putin was invading anyway, because he thought that he wanted to join NATO.
Yeah,
but I think that part of the agreement is going to be that they stay out of NATO, and if he agrees to that, I think they'll leave.
Putin don't want none of them countries along their border to be with NATO.
Right. And I think that if they agree not to join NATO, I think they'll leave it. I think they'll stop. But now, part of that agreement should be that Russia needs to come help rebuild that shit.
Now, I'm kind of thinking about some down the road type shit. And if these oligarchs and Russian leaders decide to get Putin out of office,
how they gonna get him out of office? There's only one way to get him out of office, and you know what that way is. And who's going to do it? Who's going to move on him? It's going to have to be inside. It's going to have to be somebody that they're going to have to get a hold of, somebody that he 100% trusts to stab him in the back, literally.
Money talk.
It does. I agree.
Money talk.
It's one of
a whole lot of people who listen to that money.
Listen, one of those oligarchs live in the United States and live in Colorado, and he posted on a website. He putting a bounty on Putin's head openly,
yeah. Because I'm over here in Colorado.
I give you this money. Kill him.
Dare you?
Because what he's doing with all these sanctions, he fucking them up too. He fucking them.
Yeah, he messing up their money.
Yeah, he messing them up. So they don't like that shit.
No, I'm over here chilling in my lake in the middle of Colorado.
I'm
and
chilling,
all of a sudden
man.
The police pull up.
You over here doing this stupid shit,
pull up, ruining my party because you want to bomb some people in Ukraine.
These motherfuckers that repossessed my yacht because you over here acting a damn fool. You know what I'm saying?
They repossessed my yacht. They froze all of my accounts. What am I supposed to do?
Froze everything. Can't move.
I can't even buy a bottle of vodka.
Nothing. Can't do nothing because you over here acting a damn fool. And Putin already said that all those oligarchs are considered traitors now, so they can't go home. Not while he's president. They can't go home.
How am I a traitor because of what you did?
I guess he feels they're traitors because they didn't come back home. Because they said, where would you rather be? In America, chilling, or in Russia, where freezing and where? No, hell no. I wouldn't go back either.
Trying to stay over here in Milan and chill on my boats with all these bad Italian bitches.
The farthest I'm going is London. That's it. It's the farthest I'm going. And that's like 1,000 miles away from Russia. That's good enough for me. Shit. Fuck all that.
Well, we can continue to hope and pray that, he eventually gets back to sitting down and shutting the fuck up.
Yeah, I think they're gonna draw some kind of peace agreement. It's probably gonna. I think. What's this? April.
Yep.
I think that they'll have some kind of peace agreement by May, a little bit before May. I think it's probably better take about a month.
Oh, that just made me think about something. You said it was April. I need to go see what day that is.
What day?
It's April.
It's April the 2nd. No, it's April the 2nd. Today is 2nd. Well, today the 3rd. Now it's past 12.
Oh, and it's on the Wednesday.
What?
Hell yeah. 420 on the Wednesday.
Oh, 420. Oh, 420.
420's on a Wednesday. So y'all might as well go and get ready.
You off on a Wednesday too, ain't you?
Off on Wednesdays. Boy, if you seen
we don't broadcast on Wednesday though, unless they do the AM and shit. They ain't been on in 3 weeks. Shit.
Hey man, AM. We still trying to hold it down for the team.
Yeah, man.
Well, hopefully we get us some good booking, and we're gonna come back, with some good guests for y'all on the Uncut Podcast.
Yeah, man. The Uncut Podcast, man, it's been kind of falling off because the main ones that run the main ones that run the show ain't been able to get on because they've been busy. So
they've been
other
busy
stuff.
being adults.
Yeah,
they
they've been
have to
adult.
adult.
They've been adulting. So
we all know how adulting sucks. You gotta make choices.
Gotta make choices. Gotta have priorities, folks.
Ooh,
but yeah, man, we are 45 minutes in. We got 15 more minutes. So anything else you got to dive into, Driz?
Let's see here. Well, I heard about some folks that seen some good what should we call them? Aurora borealises due to the sun, spitting at us. We had talked about this a few weeks ago about the sun.
Oh yeah, the sun
been
doing little mini burps at us.
Yeah, it's been doing mini burps at us. It ain't been nothing that has really disturbed communications this far south, but I have heard reports of communications being out in lots of parts of Canada and Alaska and stuff.
Yeah, man. If the sun decides to burp just a little bit, it could fuck some satellites up. So yeah, it could cut off a lot of shit. And here's the thing, Driz. If the sun decides to fuck us up, only thing we can do is lay back and accept it because we can't stop it.
Ain't nothing.
All I can tell you is that just have you a good view of it. Shit.
Yep.
It'll be over quick. You burn up real quick. You won't feel shit.
Hey, look. I was just like, as long as I don't see no green lights in the sky up here, down here, we good. As long as we don't see no green lights over St. Louis, we good.
I mean, shit. Listen, nature ain't no joke, man. especially the salt, man. Space, the universe. If anything in the universe decides to fuck us up, there is nothing we can do about it.
Not a damn thing.
Nothing. Only thing they can do is give us a clock on a countdown and say you got like a week left. Get your house in order. That's all That's all you can do. For real. If an asteroid the size of Mount Everest was on its way to Earth right now and it hit in a month, you got a month to live. Period.
We got
a month to live, bro.
My last 30 days.
But you know what, Dre? I think the government would keep it a secret. I think they wouldn't tell us. I don't think they tell us because.
So you think it'd be a don't look up situation?
I think it would, honestly, because you know what? They would be terrified of the world going to shit in those 30 days. And I honestly believe that it will go to shit in those 30 days. Because if the government came on television and said, an asteroid is coming, we tried to blow it up, we failed, we got a month. I'm going that same day, I'm going out this door, and whoever did me wrong, I'm going to kill them.
I don't think I ain't gonna wait till that 30 days. I can't do it on that 30 day. I need to be able to look up in the sky and see that motherfucker first.
Oh, you'll see it. When you look up, you're gonna see two suns. It's gonna look like two suns. You're gonna see the sun, and then you're gonna see another ball, and that's gonna be the asteroid.
Yeah, that's what you'll see. I need to definitely know that after I shoot his ass, I'm not going to jail.
I'm pretty sure they wouldn't bother because everybody would be too busy. Everybody on
that purge. Everybody on that purge.
They'll be trying to do everything that they didn't get a chance to do. Everybody and Law and Order, please. Come on,
What's that?
What you gonna put me in jail for? We'll be dead in a month.
I mean, that honestly might be the spot to be though. Put me under the jail. I don't want to be in jail. I want to be under it in the basement. So when the asteroid blows up some shit and the fire can go over me.
No, the fire is going to cook you up underground, sir.
No, if you fall enough down.
No, it's going to kill you. It'll be even worse.
Well, at least if I'm underground, I ain't gonna see it.
Great. What is the Earth's core made of?
Lava.
Thank you very much. And once that asteroid
hit, sorry, it's not lava. It's not lava. It's magma.
Liquid
magma.
Magma.
Yes, the magma.
You want to call yourself being underground when that shit hit?
Yeah, I want to be underground. I want to be
You just gonna
underground.
cook. You just gonna be cooked well done. That's all.
Look, if you're underground in the right locations, if you're underground, it's been proven that there have been several societies who survived asteroid strikes because they live primarily underground.
Okay, so you live underground when the asteroid hit.
And if it hits,
Okay, listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. You underground. How deep are you underground?
I mean, there are several places that are just a couple 100 feet.
A couple 100 feet underground. Okay, cool. You're a
But
couple 100 feet underground when the asteroid hit, right?
right
You still have to worry about if this asteroid hits the ocean. Okay,
now, if it
hits
hits the ocean, if it hits the ocean,
you got a wave like
got the tsunami coming.
you got a tsunami about what, a mile high, they say.
A mile, a mile,
It's gonna be
a
like
mile,
a mile. It's gonna be like
a mile.
It's gonna be a couple thousand feet high.
We're talking about the asteroid is the size of Everest,
Right?
and let's say it hits the Pacific Ocean smack dab in the middle.
Yeah.
Every
You're
land
underground.
mass,
Okay, and you're
every
underground.
land mass that's
where are
connected
you?
to the Pacific Ocean will have at least 20 to 30 feet of water on top of it.
Where are you? Where are you underground in the country?
Oh man, when the asteroid comes, I'm trying to get to Kansas.
Kansas, straight in the middle. That's smart thinking.
I need to be. We need to be smack dab in the middle of Kansas.
That's smart.
Near one of them silos.
Okay, that's smart thinking. Okay, so say for instance, you got a tsunami, a couple thousand feet high, traveling at like they say like 10,000 miles per hour.
Miles an hour.
It's reaching the middle. It's reaching.
I don't know.
It's reaching.
I don't think it'll come completely over the mountain ranges, because I got two mountain ranges on both sides. You got the Appalachians to the east and the Rockies to the west.
But do you know how big Everest is? So if an asteroid the size of Mount Everest was to hit,
that's 3.5 miles square. 3.5 miles square.
That's total destruction. That's total destruction. Nobody's going to survive that, Dre. I don't care how deep you are in the water.
You say that's ELE?
Underground.
That's ELE.
It's over. Yes. Extinction level.
Somebody gotta survive, bro. Somebody gotta survive. Hey, rats survived the last time. Somebody gotta survive. If the mammals the mammals survived during the dinosaur era.
What mammal survived?
A bunch of mammals.
Which ones?
A bunch of mammals.
Which ones? Everything died.
No,
that's why they called it the Great Dying, Dre.
Everything did not die.
They called it okay, like bacteria lived.
Yeah, but there were also small insects that survived. You also had small mammals that survived. Small mammals meaning like possums and rats and apes and stuff like that.
I don't believe that. I don't think so.
Go read. I done read it. I heard Neil deGrasse Tyson say it. I read it. And I heard Tyson.
Well, if Neil said it, I believe you. If Neil said it, I believe you.
You know, there were things that survived.
If Neil said it, I believe you.
Now in the impact zone. Now in the impact zone.
Oh, it was over.
You know, it's over. That's OVA.
It's OV.
You in that first 2-3 mile area ground zero.
Yes, yeah, okay. You done bun.
200-300 miles out.
You disintegrated. You just gonna melt. You just gonna melt, son.
You got to be thousands of miles away from ground zero.
And a lot of dinosaurs didn't die immediately. A lot of dinosaurs died because all the plant life died and they couldn't eat, so they starved.
So they starved.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You know, you stop the food chain. Once you stop the food chain, shit fall off.
Yeah.
But humans have a knack for surviving.
I don't think humans have a knack to survive this because we've never experienced it. You know what I'm saying? We never experienced nothing like that. So I don't see they have a plan in place for it. They have the government, they have a plan in place for asteroid impact. Yeah. They do, but it all depends on how big it is and if you got a shot.
And where it hit.
Yeah.
Those are your if it hits water, we could possibly survive.
It's possible.
If it hits land, if it's a direct shot on land and it's kicking a whole bunch of dirt up in the earth, yeah, everybody dead in the next 5 years.
Yeah, it's gonna block out the sun for the next 10, I think, something like that.
Exactly.
Yeah. So all plant all food, you ain't gonna be able to grow shit. And then you got to worry about the nuclear winter. They call that nuclear winter. Everything just blocks out the sun and it freezes up. The planet freezes over.
Ain't
So
no electricity.
no
All
nothing.
your
So,
all your NFTs are dead. These people
Yeah.
with all these NFTs, I keep having these folks trying to convince me to buy NFTs, man. I'm like, nah, I can't do that. And they're like, why? I'm kind of because the sun.
that shit ain't gonna listen, man. All that shit ain't all that shit ain't gonna make no difference in another 5 years. Trust me.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's just something that's just the fad right now. That's gonna fall off. This is gonna fall off.
I don't know. Snoop making big money on it though. Snoop Dogg is out here making book money on these NFTs.
Yeah, but you gotta if you already got money and you got the resources to hire the right financial people, then sure you're gonna make some money. Somebody like you and me, that's a long shot.
No, that's a loss.
Right.
Not a long shot, that's a loss.
Yeah, for real. Real shit. Yeah, man. Hey.
Hold on. Not an April Fool's joke. Going back to this marijuana legalization. MARCA. Who the fuck is MARCA? I ain't never heard of them.
Marca?
Yeah, Marca. I ain't never heard of Marca.
I never heard of it. What are they? Were they a cannabis company or something?
It's some kind of news agency.
No, I ain't never heard of them.
I ain't never heard of them either. They using AJ Plus. I know you heard about AJ Plus.
What's that?
AJ Plus on YouTube. Their little news source. They talked about it. Let's see. How many states? That's not nine. Yeah, I don't think that's clickbait.
Yeah, probably.
That article itself is clickbait.
Yeah, you got to watch out for that, man.
And then what's the other one I seen? How do you feel about this? The Missouri legislation trying to pass reparations. I think it's about time to move to Missouri.
Excuse me?
It's going to be a lot of Negroes moving to Missouri.
Missouri what? Missouri?
Yes.
It's a place. It's a city in Missouri called Missouri.
No, it's the state.
Oh,
the state of Missouri.
The state of Missouri.
We call it Missouri, but it's the state of Missouri.
It's Missouri.
Misery. You know, they hate to be called misery.
Yeah.
The
good old what they try to get reparations for black people?
Yes, the good old show me state has passed legislation to allow people to donate to some kind of charity or something that's supposed to go towards reparations for blacks.
Dre, we have been living next to Missouri, a fire red state, for our whole lives.
Yeah.
Do you honestly believe?
I lived in misery for about 5 years. Yeah. I lived in it for about 5 years.
Do you honestly believe that that's going to happen?
I mean, they passed the legislation already for it. It's just a matter of people donating.
Oh no, I definitely believe that when I see it.
It's been on the local news.
I need to watch the news tomorrow, then, because if that comes up, I'm gonna call you, because I didn't hear shit about that, and I watch the news damn near every day.
You hadn't heard about that one?
Hell no.
Let's see. Reparations in Missouri. Yeah, St. Louis mayor signs a bill allowing voluntary reparations. Shows up in the usnews.com. What other sites we? Let's see. St. Louis Post-Dispatch had something on it 12 hours ago.
So the mayor of St. Louis is that white woman, right? Cruz or something like that.
No, it's a black chick.
A black woman, mayor of St. Louis now?
Yeah, she got some ghetto ass name.
Well, that's the only city in the state of Missouri where the black vote is the majority. Everywhere else, it's all white. The only place where this reparations thing is going to get some traction is in St. Louis City. Nowhere else.
Actually, let's see. Tashari Jones is her name. Yeah, that's the mayor's name, Tashari Jones. Let's see. Prom, went to prom, blah blah blah.
I don't know, Dre. We'll see. We'll see about that. We're at the 1 hour mark now, kid.
We had the 1 hour. Oh yeah, we had the 1 hour mark. So we didn't got down with the get down with the get ups and the go overs and the go lefts.
We done got down with the get down, and we will see y'all next time. Whether it's today is Sunday now, so we'll see y'all Tuesday for Top Post Talk. Me, Dre the Drizzle, Frank Pepper Green.
No. We're not gonna see them just Tuesday. We're gonna see them tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, we'll see y'all tomorrow
for a special edition of Top Post Talk.
For WrestleMania.
And then we'll be back Tuesday
night number
for
2.
the fallout.
Yes, for the fallout
of WrestleMania.
So yeah, we'll be going live. We'll be live streaming all of WrestleMania night 2. We live streamed all of night 1 earlier today.
Yeah, so we'll be streaming that,
for 4 hours tomorrow night too. So you will see us then. So for the 1 hour get down, Macaroni with my main man,
Trey the Drizzle.
It's been a good one. Y'all be cool. Have a good one. Holla.
Deuces.
Peace. All right, Driz, you take your ass to bed.
Nope. I ain't gonna do it.
You ain't gonna do it.